Peace, 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 love, prosperity, abundance, self-love, self-care, wisdom, knowledge, patience, understanding, all the four corners of the earth standing. Family, how y'all doing? I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy day, your busy schedule to watch my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me take a sip of water, okay? Give me a second. Okay. So this video is about history repeating itself. History has always been repeating itself. I believe that people are not conscious enough. People are not Christ enough. People are not good enough because we have the spirit of good and bad. You know what I'm saying? You can say the spirit of goodness and evil. We have it within us. That's what we sometimes call negative and positive. You know, you have a negative side, you have a positive side. Negative is not bad. It's basically, it's a reaction of an action, okay? Like in Ghana, they say one hand washes, you see, this is my left hand. Left hand washes the right side of me. And this is my right hand. My right hand also washes this side, this part of me, right? So good and bad go together. It's not bad. It's basically the reaction of something that you did. When I was young, I stole meat from the soup. Before I dipped my fingers in it like a fork and took the meat, I looked around. My mama wasn't nowhere to be found, right? So I'm thinking I'm safe. Put my fingers in there, took the meat, put it in my mouth. I don't know where my mama came from. Slap on my face, pow! The meat fell from my mouth, right? So you understand it's a negative event that happened and I got a negative reaction. I knew stealing was wrong, but I went ahead and did it. And my grandmother gave me the action. So to every action, there's equal reaction. If you try to see negativity that way, some of the things that happen to us in life, we will kind of accept it and understand it and probably process it better instead of blaming like why me. Don't I'm not perfect. I've been there, okay? Things happen and it'll why me, but we forget that we are the one that opened the door for such things to happen, for such misfortunes to happen to us. Now, y'all see, if y'all don't know, maybe some of you know, there's this whole Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, the Super Bowl, you know, it's just so much going on, and I personally didn't want to talk about it, but then something prompted me to talk about it because I've seen some spiritual people that talk about this, and it's so sad how people don't really see the roots of the problem. You know, when there's a tree, right? People only see the fruits of the tree, the flowers, the leaves. And I don't blame them because when they look at the tree, they don't see the roots, the stems, you know, the things that is holding the trees down. They don't look down. They just look up. And I'm not like that. I look down, assess it all the way up. That's how I am. History keep repeating itself. When I go online, I don't talk about it, but most of my friends on Facebook, everywhere I go, yeah, you know, who the hell is Lil Wayne? And it's like it's divided. And I'm looking at these people. Do y'all realize that Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, they are all industry players. All these people are in the industry. You and I are not part of them. You really not. You really think ain't like us? Ain't like us? Ain't like us? Ain't like us? It's really about Drake. I broke that song down. You are not like them. You don't go to their meetings. You don't do the sacrifice they did for the fame. So you definitely not like them. You think them Diddy parties? You think they didn't go? Have you ever went to the Diddy party before? But them industry players, they went. But you still sitting there thinking that ain't like us, ain't like us. It's between black and white. You are so consumed by race. That's what you think is going on. And that's what they feed you. They're using Kendrick Lamar. Y'all just don't know. Some years from now, they're going to turn their back on Kendrick Lamar. This happens all the time and people don't seem to get it. When Lil Wayne started, I didn't know about Kendrick Lamar, right? But as time goes on, there's seasons and there's time for everything. Right now, everybody's saying Kendrick Lamar is up there. And they painted Kendrick Lamar with Lil Wayne. Are you serious? And you don't read between the lines. That 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it was Lil Wayne. But right now it's Kendrick, right? And you see what's going on? The heads, they bumping heads. And the people, the supporters, the fans are going cuckoo. Some are even dissing Lil Wayne. But 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you wasn't though. Lil Wayne was your God. I want you to hear this. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, or whatever years from now, there will be a new blood that they want. They will paint that new blood against Kendrick Lamar. History keep repeating itself. Every day they do the same thing. New king, new law. There's always going to be a new king. There's always going to be a new blood. And guess what? All they got to do is pick somebody that we all know is good. They just have to pick that person and put it there to compete with the person that has been there for a minute. Oh, that's all they got to do. They got us to do the fighting for them. Because when you go online right now, people are making fun of Drake, Lil Wayne, all because Kendrick is right now. If I was Kendrick Lamar, as conscious as you think he is, anybody can be conscious. People go online and read about stuff. Anybody can go on Google stuff and come talk about it. But living the life is two different things. Living the life of a conscious person is different from just reading about it and making a quick video. It's like, yeah, the chakras means this and then 111 means this and 222. Anybody can say that. But are you really living that life? Are you seeing the signs? The synchronicity? You're not. It's what you're talking about reflecting who you are. So there's a saying that ignore the master, listen to the message. That's very true. But if you say this is who you are, you should let your lifestyle reflect who you are. So all I'm saying is we got to be careful as people. They've designed us to do their work for them. We the ones that be doing all the devilish work. Because the people that are coming for Lil Wayne, the people that are coming for Drake, it's not them, it's us. They've managed to program us to do their dirty work for them. And it works. It's been working for years. And we're still not catching on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Let's wash our hands from all these things about Hollywood, all these things about the industry, fighting for your favorite idols and idolizing all these people. God has warned us about all of these things. Even the Bible says, trust no man. And we are out here dying for these men. And I don't mean men as a male, humans in general. We out here idolizing these people. And we don't know half of the things that they do behind closed doors. But what I want you to understand is they are all in the same industry. You fighting for Kendrick today? 10, 20, 30 years from now, there's going to be somebody else in Kendrick Lamar's shoes right now. And Kendrick is going to be in Lil Wayne's shoes. And you're still going to have people fighting, divided. There's so much going on in this world that we care about Super Bowl. Black people are divided. Kendrick fans are coming after Drake. Drake fans are going after Kendrick. Kendrick fans is going after Lil Wayne. Lil fans is going after Kendrick. And these are all black people. And I know you're going to watch this video and go, but Drake ain't black. Drake is 50-50. He's half black and half white. And according to the black man, if you have a black DNA inside of you, you're considered black. So don't nobody tell me Drake ain't black, because yeah, I said that. And I always told y'all no. Whatever race you are part of that race. So if your mama is black and your daddy white, you 50-50 of that race. But for some reason, black people said, nah, if you make a baby with a black person, even if you have 1% of black in you, you black. So Drake is black. Let's stop fighting for the devil. for once. When I go on social media, especially Facebook, and I see the comments and people arguing like Kendrick is the best, no Lil Wayne is the best, F you, I'm like, oh my God, we are so divided. It's bad. It's pathetic. This been going on for years. You don't see it used to be Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson. They keep every day somebody new all the time. Now they got Jay. All of a sudden 50 Cent is all over the place. They will come for him too. Black people don't seem to get it. Unless y'all design your own Hollywood, you can't dine with the devil and think you're gonna go scot-free. I don't care how people don't understand this. Don't let my little views or viewers don't worry, someday you will wake up and you will see that I'm telling you the truth. Until then, I love you. Take good care of yourself. And I ain't gonna tell you don't watch videos like that. You can watch them for entertainment, but don't let it consume you. All right? People, you have to wake up. They got you doing their dirty work. Lil Wayne, Drake, Kendrick, they're all part of the industry. You not. Okay? Stop letting these people put our heads together and fighting all the time. Years from now, Kendrick Lamar is going to be in that same shoes. And when they want to bring you down, they will bring in some young lady that you F 20 years ago. You didn't even know that young lady was 13. They're going to bring that person to come in and lawsuit your behind, and that's how they take you down. History keep repeating itself. You can't tell me you don't know this. But if you don't know, I just told you. Give yourself a hug. And African kisses and one love.